This is just a bit of a disclaimer. Basically something that I've been talking about for a while now, in that a lot of my attention, a lot of my drive right now is to the National MS Society, given the fact that I've been diagnosed with MS back. All right, we'll try that again. All right. Technical difficulties, of course. Take my cans off and do this. National MS Society is a collective of passionate individuals who want to do something about MS now. The move in the world away from multiple sclerosis. MS is something that is basically affecting many more people than originally diagnosed years ago. Basically, we want to do something about MS now, to move together towards a world free of multiple sclerosis. Multiple sclerosis is comprised of unpredictable and often disabling flare-ups of the central nervous system. Such flare-ups disrupt the flow of information within the brain and between the brain and the body. The National MS Society is the largest private funder of MS researchers in the world, investing more than $1 billion to date. MS stops people from moving, but the National MS Society exists to make sure that MS doesn't. To contact the National MS Society, please call 1-800-344-4867. Again, 1-800-344-4867, or go to their website at nationalmssociety.org. Also, to donate to either Susan Williams' virtual Walk MS team or mine, contact the sites that have been on the ticker. You can also go to my site, rebrand.ly/adventure to a cure. Again, rebrand.ly/adventure to a cure. And on that, it's time to talk. If you told me today is May 28th, on a 55-degree afternoon, it totally does not feel like the end of May. And I think, much like the weather, I'm in a brain fog. But we'll talk about anything and everything, because this is Adventure Forward VF Talks. Good evening, or good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you may be, and welcome to the Venture Forward VF Talks. I'm John Venturini, and I'm still getting double audio in my ears. If someone can confirm that or deny that, please let me know. So let me do this real quick. Let me actually come over to interview mode and introduce the other co-host of the evening, and that of Ashley Blake. Oh, good. I'm just going to take the headphones off, and that will probably be best that way. But then I'm going to run into a situation where, okay, I'll figure this out on the fly. And let me see if I can do this. Hey, Ashley, how are you?
I'm good, John. How are you doing? Other than the technical difficulties.
So I'll explain what's going on real quick. It's like I could hear myself on like 5-second delay, which is just throwing me off big time. And no one else can hear it, which is fine. But then how do I hear you? And we'll figure all this out for sure. And then I'm also running into a bit of a problem with the bar over here. Just don't mind me. You know, it's progress, not perfection, right?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. I think I fixed it. Maybe not. Which means I won't have comments, which makes things interesting. Talk amongst yourselves, or Ashley, can you fill about 30 seconds of time as I try to fix this?
To fill about 30 seconds of time as you're
Yes.
trying to fix this. With what exactly? There's not much to say. Our silly little kitten figured out how to jump up on the couch today by herself, so that was exciting. She was very ingenious by using a blanket and kind of fluffing it into a ball and hopping on it and then hopping on the couch. So that was the excitement of the afternoon.
Yeah, she's been doing a lot of that, which is really fascinating. Like, she does a lot of that. Well, actually, both
She's
of
a
them have.
yeah, she's a very curious cat, and she's very smart. She's figuring out how to make things work in her little world. Okay, so my volume is low
Yeah, I just
apparently.
raised your volume.
Okay.
Yeah, that should be better.
This is just one evening of technical difficulties.
So, I'm just going to talk about the comments that pop up, even though oh look at that. I might have a little bit of success here.
Part of a comment.
Part of a comment. Copy Trading says, "Hi everyone, where is the Haas? Haas is basically helping his son change apartments, so he couldn't make it to the show tonight, which is fine. We wish him and his son a good trip this weekend and doing all of that stuff. I'll go through the rest of the comments right now. So Sarah is on YouTube. Good evening, Sarah. How are you? Jamie says, hi, JV. Hello, Sarah. Good evening to you, Jamie. And that's who we have on YouTube, and also on Facebook and Twitch. So we were supposed to do a show last night, or at least I was supposed to do a show last night, and things got moved around a bit. As they say, had a bit of an emergency.
Little bit. I had to go to urgent care, literally right when the show was supposed to start. Um, I took a tumble. I slipped in the bathtub of all places, and I cut open my eyebrow, and also sprained my shoulder. And they had to glue my eyebrow back together.
Yeah, they say that the bathroom is the most dangerous room in the house.
I agree. Most dangerous room. A lot of hard surfaces. And also, head wounds bleed an astronomical amount.
Now, in all due fairness, and can I talk about what happened earlier?
You mean the injury a few weeks ago?
When Bruce was trying to injure you.
Oh yeah, sure.
So there was an episode back, what, 3 or 4 months ago, and you were trying to go down the stairs, and as you normally do, you're thinking about five other things at the same time, and of course Bruce got in your way, and you tripped.
I tripped and I literally skipped all the steps and ended up on our landing. And I bruised my arm so badly it was actually bruised all the way down to the bone, and they were shocked I didn't break my arm. Yeah. So to say I'm accident prone, that's yeah.
Yeah,
I'm the
accident
biggest klutz
prone
you'll meet.
is a very loose way of putting it. What did the doctor say last night? Something like klutz.
Oh, I am a klutz. I am very much a klutz.
And then I assured him that I'm more of a klutz, even though it
No,
just
I'm the
for
one in urgent care. Yeah. But I can tell a lovely story. When I was 5 years old, almost six, it was only a few weeks before my sixth birthday, so I was in kindergarten, and it was oddly warm out, and I was outside with my dad, and he asked me to run inside and grab a rag to dust off my bike so I could ride around. And I went running up the porch steps, and my dog Casey like darted out in front of me, tripped over Casey, landed on the steps, cracked my head open. Screamed bloody murder. My dad heard me over the saw he was using doing woodwork. My mother came to the door in that process, and she passed out. So that was a fun trip to the ER.
so this is basically something that has basically transcended a good portion of your life.
At some point every year, I end up in urgent care from some sort of fall. Or a concussion. That happens too.
Jamie says, "Oh, sorry, Ashley, that must have hurt." Sarah then says, "My kitchen might rival it," and then offers a klutz competition.
I don't know if we want to really take up a klutz competition. I don't think we can afford all the ER bills that would result.
I don't know even how we would start scoring that. I don't know if that's the sort of thing. I don't even have no idea. There we go. Now I got the graphics working. Look at that.
Woohoo!
Uh,
Exciting.
so a little bit of inside baseball. Ecamm did a beta release last night. Part of it, I was trying to figure out some things today, and everything seemed fine. But then I get just a stream of just nothing there. So but now this looks to be fixed, which is great. So I guess that said, barring any sort of other things. It's a very big weekend.
It is a big weekend. There's a very important day in your life coming up.
I figure I will talk about that for a brief second. So on Sunday, you noticed I normally don't do shows on Sunday, but this Sunday is a very important Sunday in the sense that on Sunday I will be 2 years sober. So Sunday, May 30th, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. As you saw on the board in the intro, I'm 729 days sober. So over the weekend, I will have crossed the 2-year barrier and have 2 years of sobriety. And I think on this episode, I will talk about exactly what was that realization, as much as there are a lot of realizations that took place in 2019. Why alcoholism wasn't the sort of precipice, but is more of a driving factor in the weight loss and a lot of other things that are going on. And the sobriety being a very important addiction for me to have a leg up and to overcome and to work through. So I'm going to talk about that on Sunday. Also to basically be very thankful and very blessed for what has transpired over the last 2 years. So again, Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, right here on the Venture Forward. I gotta share something real quick, and this is, everybody could talk about the sort of weird features of what and I use the term, the Backstreet Boys reunion tour last year was. But I'm really blessed to have come to recovery groups, but also to live streaming groups, and got to know all of you. Moreover, I am really lucky, I'm really blessed and thankful for you, Ashley. I really, especially what's gone on with the MS diagnosis in January, with all of that, you have been my support, you have been my rock, all of you, and I love all of you dearly. So thank you, all of you. Thank you, Ashley. It's been tough, but you really have helped me, and I hope I really have helped all of you across the groups and on this stream, on the project and whatnot, the Venture Forward. But it's very much a real thing, and very much something where it's pretty much, and I know this is going to sound shocking for some of you, but it has saved my life. If this was like the second round with the weight loss and I ended up drinking again, but knowing what was on the line and knowing how heavy I was at 480, I couldn't afford that again. The fact that I'm not drinking, the fact that I've taken a different perspective on my life as far as my just consuming the right things, doing the most healthiest things I can, it has saved me. And I'll talk about that on Sunday. Some comments. Of course, as I'm having more problems with my mouse now. My mom says hi. Hi, Mom. How are you? I love you. Sarah sends her love. My love back. Sarah, thank you. You've been a major help and a major support to me, and I appreciate and am very thankful for you. 2 years, that's class. Well done. Life is good. Yes, indeed, life is good. And we must never forget that, for sure. Jamie says, you're doing the damn thing, JV. Yeah. One day at a time, one step at a time, one foot in front of the other. It's what we do. And that's what's keeping me alive and having some semblance of life and enjoying this journey called life. So Jamie, you're spot on, and I thank you for all you've done too. As far as OA overeaters, technically, yeah. But I will say that a lot of my my obesity, my overeating has been more by way of lose it, by more way of journaling and therapy and whatnot. But yeah, technically OA a bit longer. Petey says, "What up, John V? And congratulations a little early, brother." Thank you, Petey. Thank you. I appreciate you, Petey. Big time. Sarah says something that I totally agree. Everybody needs a Jewish grandmother. Ashley, thoughts?
I concur.
And then Susan, good to see you tonight. She said, just got off of work listening. Happy birthday early. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate that. Should we talk about Stevie's little new should I call it a fetish or a little disorder or whatnot?
Well, I don't know what we want to call it, but it's something that she only does around John and never me.
She has so needless to say, we've had to acquire another litter box this past week. Because for some weird reason, the air conditioning vent in the kitchen has become a hot haven for her to, I don't know, relieve herself?
But only in front of John.
Only in front of me. So it's like, it's her little, this is how I think of you. I'm going to basically number 2 in front of you.
Now for me, no bathroom issues with her whatsoever.
And it's not like there's any short of litter boxes. It's not that there's any short of litter. She has the opportunity to go upstairs. She has the opportunity there's the half bath here has a litter box. I mean, she can go to different places. And yet, when she sees me, no, this is the time I'm going to just pop a number 2 in front of John.
Next to the air conditioning vent.
Next to the air conditioner. That's the most. I'm not sure if she likes the cooling sensation as she's doing it. I don't know. I'm not a cat psychiatrist. Are you a cat psych? I don't know. But why would she use the air conditioning vent?
I don't know. I don't understand either.
If anybody has a suspicion on why, let me know in the comments, because I far from a veterinarian, far from any sort of cat psychiatrist or cat neurologist or whatnot, but especially that of a 7-week-old, 8-week-old kitten. Sarah had a comment, JV, you do so many things to stay sober, so much healthy self-care. Can you share what an average day in your life is like? Yes. And funny enough, as I'm trying to come up with pre-recorded stuff for the summer, I actually have an episode earmarked for that. A lot of people have been asking about my diet. A lot of people have been asking about this exercise that I've basically been taking on, I think, very rigorously over the last month or so. But also the meditation and journaling. Yeah, I will talk about that in a separate episode. But yes, I can share this. I make sure I journal every day. I have an application called Day One. I try to put some sort of journal entry in there, even if it's just a caption of a picture. I try to make sure that I keep up to date with that, because that's, as far as my mental capacity, that's self-care, right? It's me being very true with my feelings. I also think that the sort of idea of meditation's been really important. I haven't, truth be told, I haven't been up on Headspace as much as I used to, but I try to devote some time a week on it. It used to be every day. I think now the meditation's to 2 or 3 times a week. I will be a lot more rigorous about that going forward, especially as I need that sort of mind time after working out for an hour and a half, 2 hours, which that's become a thing too. As far as the nutrition, again, I say this, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a dietitian, but I go with numbers. I go with the macronutrients. I go with the caloric content. I'm very on top of exactly what I'm consuming and how much that is. And Lose It has been very important to me as far as keeping track of that. And then there are other things that I've been introducing and changing up as I've been going forward, but it's always an evolving process. It's very much being agile and researching and figuring out what's right for you and changing accordingly. Going back to a certain kitten who likes to defecate in front of an air conditioning vent. Jamie says, my cat likes to try to go and while you are trying to clean a litter box.
I had a cat that used to, the minute you clean the whole litter box, right, be spotless. The moment you were done, would go in there and poop. Every time. It's like he was holding it just for the cleanest litter box to exist.
It's the sort of thing what I noticed with the half bath down here that the door has been open because that's now their litter boxes in there. And I noticed that sometimes they like to go while you're in there.
Oh yes. They like to go to the bathroom while you're going to the bathroom. That's a fun one.
I mean, unless you have a copy of the Sunday Times, I mean, that would help. But how does the cat do the crossword puzzle anyway?
That I do not know.
Jamie says, haha, that sounds like my cat. Yeah, I get the sense that a lot of people's cats have that same sort of thing. I'm hoping that Paul will jump on because that's a guy who owns a lot of cats.
Yes. I'm sure he's got
And if not, we could
stories.
table that portion of the conversation in next Friday. But yeah, it's
Friday.
amazing. It's amazing the nuances you pick up from your cats, especially a kitten who's 8 weeks old and an 8 to 10-year-old Maine Coon cat who, oh, speaking of, hang on, I think we there he is. Hang on one second. Hey, Paul, I'll get you in a second. Let me,
I like it. That's
yeah,
that's
we do this in process here, you know?
oh, my hair is so nice.
I know, gorgeous hair.
I'm so gorgeous. I'm gorgeous. Ashley, JV, Rex, how are you guys doing? Oh, hey.
Hey,
Hello.
Hello. Greetings and salutations. By the way, your hair does look fantastic, Paul. Must say it is.
Thanks. You guys are going to be the last ones to see it like this. I'm actually getting cut today, so it's going to go away.
So I apologize for the delay because I have two voices going on in here, and I know it's not schizophrenia or any sort of thing like that. But I'm on delay, and then I hear myself, and then I hear you. So I'm going to just try to push through this, and Ashley certainly jump in as well. But cat nuances, and I noticed that in your eCam you put 4 cats next to your name.
I did.
The bathroom habits of cats. How do you deal with that?
yeah, you missed out on. We have Stevie who likes to poop on the air conditioning vent only in front of John. She has perfect bathroom habits with me around, and they've also both developed this habit of coming into the bathroom, the half bathroom, to use the litter box while you're also trying to go.
Oh, no thanks. There's a don't ask, don't tell policy at this house. Like I will walk into the restroom, and I have done this. I've walked in and I'll look and I'll see one of the cats using the litter box, and I will audibly go, "Oh, I'm sorry," and walk out like a crazy person. As if the cat on some level is like, "How dare you, sir? This is my time." But their eyes do seem to suggest this is my time. Leave me alone. And I'm like, I get it. And it's got the little New York Times in its hand. It's trying to do like a little crossword puzzle. And I'm like, I get it. I'm sorry.
And don't bother him on the Friday crossword puzzle because that's a tough one.
Forget it. Yeah. You always just hear them just scratching furiously because they're so angry they can't get it solved.
I wanted to congratulate you, Paul. I don't mean to put you on the spot because that would probably require you to share the shameless plug, but I am so happy that you're going to be live improving again.
Oh yeah, me too. I'm very excited about that. I miss people's faces. I miss their faces in person. I miss being creative with people. I'm really excited about it. I know. So yeah, so we're finally going to start improvising in person because California is right now opening on June 15th. Like, we'll see how that goes between now and then. Who knows? But if that goes through, I'm looking forward to doing in person. And I'm working on my schedule for the first workshop. And I literally have, for the first 10 minutes, just kind of be like, emotional readjustment because we're all going to be together again. And I know people are going to be like, and I'm probably going to be like, emotions hit you when you don't expect them to. So, feelings.
Copy Trading has a comment going back to pets and defecation. He says, I'm not sure about cats, but if a dog looks at you while you know, it means they trust you.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense because it's a very vulnerable state.
And not to sound like the crazy new person in the live streaming, nobody's hearing double again, right? It's just me and my headphones and okay, just checking, just checking. It's fantastic.
Why is it doubling up? Have you figured it out? Or you're just, I don't know.
I hear myself on delay, and I hear you talking live, and then I hear you on a bit of it's just a mess. It's just a mess.
You're quietly losing your mind over there.
I guarantee it's probably something really. Oh, I think I found out what the problem is.
It always is. It's always the easiest little thing, and then you're like, it's hard to be angry because you're like, oh, that was so simple. Did you just fix it? Did you just? It was probably one little toggle or one little button. Or
it's worse, Paul. It's worse. I mean, I'm going to admit this, and then I'm just going to leave the room for a second.
Sure.
I had a browser window with this very live stream on the background.
We've all done it. 100%.
I give up.
We're all laughing because we've done it.
I'm gone. No.
I did
more.
it doing therapy once.
More.
I did it doing therapy once.
Oh,
doing video
man.
therapy and having them. I didn't realize I had it open twice, and I was I was thinking I was having a crazy technical difficulties. Then I thought maybe they were just going crazy, and then no.
You're this guy over here who's done Lita and a quarter.
Yeah.
Had his browser window open with this very broadcast using wonderful YouTube latency.
Oh no! So you had like a 3 or 4 second latency.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nightmare.
Oh yeah. And you wonder why I don't want to see A Quiet Place in the movie theater? Yeah, you got an idea.
Oh my gosh! Oh, I'm seeing that tomorrow. I'm so excited. Oh baby.
I'm jealous.
Have you seen it, Ashley?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I'm excited.
And it's like that and Cruella are like the only movies playing right now. So they are on a billion screens. Like you open it up and they're like, what time do you want? You literally can name a time and it is
4:37.
And it's on. Yes, it is on. And
yeah.
And I still haven't decided if I want to see Cruella, but there's something interesting about a Cruella de Vil origin story.
Oh my gosh. Emma Thompson, yes. I found out she's Cruella and I'm like, yeah, I'll go. I don't care what it is. I love Emma Thompson. She's amazing.
Copy Trading had a couple questions for you. How is YouTube life, Paul? And moreover,
Good.
are you still gaming online?
Hey, copy trading. Life is good. Streaming's been good. I'm not gaming too much right now. I'm trying to find a good game. I thought about Biomutants, but I haven't heard great things about it. So I don't know. How about you, copy trading?
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah,
that I can,
anybody.
now
Anybody
that I
has a
can
good
hear
gaming
everybody on
suggestion?
just one and it's not on a 5-second delay and everything. It's good.
Yeah. Anybody have a good suggestion on a game? Like, let me know. I'm open to listening because I just keep going back to Apex Legends. So
Sarah says love her as far as Emma T.
Emma T.
Emma T.
She's good. And she can do like everything. Her comedy is amazing. Her timing is so amazing comedically. Oh, she's so talented.
There was a clip of her doing the scene from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. And as the Steve Martin role. And it was just brilliant. She had
Oh.
it down perfectly.
Did she just do it for fun?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They're not like remaking it with like
No.
women. in
No,
the
Not that I
roles.
know.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of interesting.
Jamie says, I mean, I'm sure you've played Skyrim, but I love that. Haha.
Jamie, now we're talking. Oh, you're speaking my language. I love Skyrim. So good. Although I never beat it. I gave up on one of the dragons. So I should go back. Good idea, Jamie. JV, you got smart.
I got the
smart
best
people.
over here. I got the best
You got
over
the
here.
best.
It's incredible. It's incredible. Trading says all good, no gaming for me. Red Dead Redemption looks like a good game. Sober James plays it online.
Ooh, Red Dead is great. Oh, Redemption is so good. Yes, do it. So good.
And then Jamie says emphatically, "Go back!"
I will. I'm going to go back and play that game.
She also
So what do you
mentions
guys
that. Red Dead Redemption 2 and 1 are awesome.
Both good. The whole series. The whole series great. Rockstar, heck of a company, putting out great content. They are. That's a hot take. That's a hot take. Rockstar puts out good content. I'm really making those edgy statements that'll really polarize people.
What do we used to call those? Those are hot roast takes?
Hot roast takes.
Hot roast takes.
Yeah, stay tuned for my thoughts on water. Teas, I'm a big fan. Hot takes.
How many more places can John mention the word chorizo on many different live streams? Find out after the break.
I'm not, man, I don't know. Chorizo, it's hit or miss with me. I can't, maybe I just haven't enjoyed good chorizo. And I live in California. You'd think everywhere is serving good chorizo. Turns out that's not true. I don't know why I'm so passionate about this.
I'm horrified.
Are you guys excited about, are you having like a good chorizo weekend? Exciting chorizo plans?
I'm a vegetarian.
Ashley, you're a vegetarian? I didn't know
Yes.
that. Then you probably do not enjoy chorizo at all.
She converted.
No.
Oh. Are you a vegetarian because I'm sorry. Let me sound like every goddamn person you've ever talked to, Ashley. Are you a vegetarian because you're like, I don't like the harm it causes animals, or you're like, I just don't like this whole meat thing?
My whole thing is our farming practices in this country.
Oh, are great and flawless. I get what you're saying.
Yes.
Got it.
I had grandparents who had a farm, and the cows had 2 good years and 1 bad day.
Oh. Got it. Okay.
Yes.
Got it. Well, that's cool. I admire the hell out of that. I wish I could be a vegetarian. I can't do it. Vegetarian, vegan, can't do it.
No, I'm not a full-on vegan because I like honey, and vegans don't do honey.
Which
Gotta have
seems, yeah, because that's just bee saliva, right?
Yeah,
That's just like, so you can't even have a thing that saliva, an animal saliva touches, which
correct.
I don't know. In the fields, I would imagine a lot of those plants. No, that's not true. I was going to say salivated on by animals, but
No, because they usually eat them, so they've been eaten already.
yeah, never mind.
No,
I
and
thought I
I
was
still
going
eat. I
somewhere.
still eat eggs, but I eat organic, cage-free eggs.
Nice, happy chickens.
Happy chickens that aren't. You know, you realize they cut their beaks and all kinds of crazy things. It's not cool.
Did you? Now I'm just because that makes me sad. I'm gonna ignore that last
That's fine.
statement.
It's okay. Ignore the sad stuff. I can talk
yeah.
about my dissertation and make you even sadder.
I'm like, how long is this thing?
Paul wanted me to recite my dissertation, so
Up to page 600, the dissertation.
Welcome to hour 7 of.
Hour 7
Paul said
of
he wanted to hear it.
if you're not going to be vegan, you're going straight to hell.
That is not my dissertation, and I'm
Okay.
not a vegan.
Do you guys ever listen to the podcast? And I may have mentioned this before. Atlas Obscura. It's like a relatively new podcast. It's fantastic. I think I've mentioned it. I sound like I should be selling affiliate links. But they just did one. Yeah, click below and get 100% off, guys. With this affiliate link, you get this podcast for free. You're welcome. Click below.
Hey,
But
friends.
they just did one. They just did one in California. Another reason to visit California, that there is a local farm here that when you spend $4, you get eggs, but you also get a singing chicken. A bunch of little chicken puppets come to life and start singing and dancing in this little vending machine. So you get singing chickens. It's great. It sounds
That's
great.
amazing.
I'm totally gonna go. I'm like, great. Another reason to travel to the coast.
I gotta say something now. I feel a bit gypped because they're singing and they're dancing. But Paul, are they playing tic-tac-toe?
I don't know. Are chickens known to love tic-tac-toe?
Oh, I mean, it's, you go to many a state fair, you'll find a tic-tac-toe playing chicken.
Oh, sorry. I hang out with I play with the chess chickens.
Uh,
I'm more of a chess man. Sorry, I'm not like elitist or anything, but I like to play
You play with
chickens.
those-
I like to play chess chickens or go chickens. Go chickens
Go!
don't
Yeah,
get
there you
quite
go.
the respect that chess chickens do, but go is, pretty complex.
very complex.
Yeah.
Sarah's a big fan on the fact that you're vegan, Ashley.
I'm not a vegan. I'm just
Vegetarian, meat-hating person, whatever you are. And then she said, Sarah said, I was waiting for French class one day. My teacher had trade journals in his waiting room, and I picked up the Meat Cutters Trade Journal. Been veggie ever
Oh.
since.
Oh no.
Totally understand.
What kind of teacher is just leaving those journals around? This was a high school class? First of all, what high school teacher is reading journals? You don't get a lot of high school teachers who are like, let me crack open this journal and read it.
Let me
I don't think so.
whip open the latest copy of JAMA. There's an interesting dissertation about Oservis and COVID. Oh, I said it. I'm going to get demonetized. They don't monetize me anyway. Did I say that? Yeah, I said that.
I
Jamie-
respect teachers, by the way. I don't. Teachers are smart. I'm not saying they're not.
Jamie says, I was born and raised in Cali. Our neighbors had roosters. Ha ha.
Oh,
But
poor you.
But Jamie, did they play tic-tac-toe? Let us know in the comments.
Well, even if they didn't play tic-tac-toe, that roosters are loud and annoying.
Or Jamie, did they play Skyrim? Let us know.
Oh, God. Jamie says there's nothing wrong with being vegetarian. And same is true for our buddy over there. He's vegetarian, too. And then Sarah says that her teacher was indeed a socialist.
Good to know.
There you go.
The Roosters played hopscotch.
Oh, that's cool.
Impressive.
But did they jump rope?
It would be amazing to watch a rooster jump rope.
Sounds like a cock and bull story.
Indeed.
Perfect.
Not proud of that one.
Without hesitation, he nailed it. That's exact.
Yep.
Got it. Got it. You got it.
Wait a second. So you guys have posted pictures of going to like what I'm going to refer to as meat restaurants.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
She just converted.
Wait, so
Only
Ashley, do
converted
you?
recently.
Oh, okay. So you use okay. So okay, this is a new transformation. You've been dipping
But-
your toe in the meat world for a long time, and now you're just like, I'm backing off this meat world.
Paul's asking questions
Completely.
about the fact that Ashley and I shared a Chateaubriand no more than 6 to 8 weeks ago.
Yes,
that what
but
it
I
was?
also did this because I have some crazy food allergies going on too, which is not helping. So
Got it. Ashley, this is a safe space. Did you just not like the food that JV served? You can say it.
no, it was not that at all.
Okay.
But the other thing is I've been vegetarian before, but I struggle with vitamin absorption issues, and so I got very, very ill before. So I had
Oh,
to go
got
back
it.
to meat
Got it.
because I had such a bad B12 deficiency.
Oh no.
But not
I
because
don't
I
know why I'm
wanted to.
laughing.
Yes, not
Yeah.
because I wanted to, because I was, hooked up to IVs in the hospital.
Got it. That would be weird. That would be weird. Somebody's like, you know what? I'm tired of this B12. I want less.
You know what this needs? It needs gravy.
But we finally
yeah.
found
Okay.
a
Thanks.
B12 that I absorb well, so I can be a vegetarian.
Jamie says no
All right.
jump rope, by the way, in case you're wondering.
No jump rope.
No,
No
for
jump
for
rope.
for the roosters. What flavor concoction you got there?
I don't know. It just got delivered, so I'm not sure what I
It's
got.
green flavored.
Could be sour apple. Could be spinach.
When you don't know, you just call it by its color.
Could be marijuana.
There is
we
some-
don't know.
You know how like spinach does that like certain it like rests in your teeth a certain way, so when you bite down you're like that's spinach. It's got spinach in it.
Does it have apple in it?
Yes.
Good. That's a good
It's
call.
got I think the apple is trying to mask the spinach and kale. I'm guessing there's kale in here too.
Paul, I'm going to continue and play, and I'm going to say, does it have ginger?
Probably. I don't know what ginger tastes like.
Lemon.
There are some notes of ginger. I think it's free range ginger.
Free-range ginger.
Yeah, it feels like ginger that's organic and been allowed to run on the range.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're going for the free range ginger.
Yep.
Jamie says,
I
I
would
just
love-
watched a documentary on a guy who juiced fast for 60 days. It was called Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, and it was really cool. Joe
That's
Cross.
a great documentary.
Fantastic.
And
I
there is
think
a
he made a
sequel,
s-
and you should watch it too.
Yep. Ashley, great minds. That's what I was going to say to you. The sequel's good.
Yes.
Yeah, that's impressive. 60 days of juicing. That's a lot.
That is
Jamie also reading into the comment, free range ginger sounds like a stripper name.
free range ginger.
Oh, hi, I'm free range ginger and I'm paying for college.
That's once you see free range ginger, your mind completely changes on these things.
So what do you guys got going on this weekend? So Ashley can't go see Quiet Place 2.
Well, I can. I'll just go without John.
Yeah, she's going without me.
I love going to the movies by myself.
I do too. People don't. I love it. You like
Me
it
too. It's the
It's
best.
the best.
It's like
It's the best.
way to de-stress.
Yeah. You're alone. You're in a quiet place. You don't have to talk. Or
You
think
got the
about
movie
anything
in there
except for what
too.
you're
That's
eating.
awesome.
Yep, you don't have to talk to anybody. You
Mhm.
just zone out completely.
Nobody knows what you're eating. Just you and
It's like a lethal
Yeah.
weapon. I'm dating myself.
No.
Wait, no.
I didn't get that reference. I mean, I know the movie Lethal Weapon.
Well, you said a quiet place. A quiet place.
He because you said A Quiet Place within
Yeah.
it, as we were talking about going to see A Quiet Place, so you were dropping the movie title. So he just dropped a random movie title because, that's what we do now, apparently.
I kind of thinking you did that
You know,
on purpose.
guys, Citizen Kane.
Exactly.
Debbie Does Dallas. Yeah,
Minions.
same thing.
Often referred to as the Citizen Kane of porn.
Citizen Kane of porn.
Yeah.
Funny. I
Because
saw
Reminds
Rose
me of how
West
the
means something
entire
complete-
the entire B movie is on Pornhub.
Is it?
It is.
That makes. I mean, I don't think anybody's making profit on that movie anymore, so they probably aren't.
Probably not.
Once it got to Pornhub, they're like, whatever. We're not. Nobody's buying this on DVD anymore. We're not making
Everything's
money.
on there though.
Well, there you
Random trivia Ashley knows.
about
go.
porn.
Enjoy the classics, everybody. Enjoy the classics.
A master class in porn.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you
Did you guys
got
ever
a
watch
whole
The
stack
Deuce?
of cards like James Tipton or inside the actor's studio about porn.
Did you say James Tipton?
Yeah, Lipton. I probably got the name wrong.
Lipton?
Lipton, like the tea. I know. Yeah.
James Tipton.
I was gonna say Tipton is a town near where I grew up.
See, I might
That's
have
what-
been confused with that because we were talking about that before we went on air. When I was getting three versions of the same conversation. It's been
That's
a
a
fun
knockoff show called Behind the Actors Studio
Behind
with
the
James
Actors
Tipton. And it's just not nearly as popular. It's just a guy out by a dumpster talking. I'm James Tipton.
I'm James Tipton. I'm outside this Denny's talking about the fine art of movie and film. And I got
Today-
197 cards to ask this actor.
Today, Lethal Weapon. A good reference in a live stream. Still relevant? We ask our audience.
And moreover, am I really too old for this shit? Let me know. Very discretion is advised.
Man, time flies. It's almost 3:15 over here. Wow.
Do you wanna show the promo for the club and we could put to
Oh. No,
Okay,
Thank
fine.
you. That's
Whatever.
really nice. No.
heck with that.
It's not. No, I'm not against it. I'm just like, this is your show. This isn't like.
I'm giving
I'm not-
3
I'm not
minutes
looking
of
here to
very,
promote.
very valuable airtime. Not really valuable to you,
That's true.
Paul.
No, that's true. Sure. Yeah. Do you want to watch the video? I had fun making it. It was a fun
Yeah.
little video to make. So.
Yeah, I think that'd be fantastic. You share your screen, we'll put it up here. You do the thing of the thing, and
Do the thing.
yeah.
I like it. Let's hold on a second. Can't use that. Ba 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 ba. Oh, technology.
Please stand
Okay.
by.
So, I know. Sorry for this.
No,
very
no,
quiet,
I put you
uninteresting
on the
portion.
spot. It's a my bad. My bad.
Oh, you're all good. Okay, so help me out. I'm sorry. I'm gonna sound like such a noob here. So how do I make the sound? John, how do I make the sound come through the TV? How do I when I share the screen, I don't think it's gonna share the audio, is it?
If you're sharing your browser, it should, I think, because Haas does that all the time when he shares his screen and does the thing with the thing.
Well. Then let's give it a shot.
All right, so let me try doing this. Let me go solo on this. I'll add And it's the wrong thing. Still the wrong thing.
A lot of flashes of white.
Yeah, hang on
Ooh.
1 second. Hold on. Solo. There we go with the PIP. Got you there. Now let's see
Okay.
what happens. And why don't you go ahead and press play?
Is it
I don't
working? Is
think
it
it-
making sounds?
I don't think it's coming through. It's still not a baby though.
Still not a baby. Oh, you know why? I 100% know why. Because I'm a dumb here. This is the work. Can you still hear me?
Yep.
Great. Let's go back. This will work now.
Hello.
Did it work?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Still not a baby.
It's true. I think I walked up the stairs too long. It's funny, like when you watch stuff, you're like, oh, I could have changed it here and there, and
This is exactly everything we need. Hey, you looking for some improv? Because we have a place now. June 17th. Thursdays, baby. 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Good stuff. I'm looking forward to it. Those are all spots that you can use. Totally free.
I legit.
Every Thursday. It's hard for me to walk straight now. Okay.
I got
So
legit.
here's the thing I realized. I was so
Dizzy.
excited about. Getting started again. I forgot to mention where we're meeting. So we're meeting at the Holistic Lighthouse. It's right next to the City Hall off of Vernon in Roseville. So, yeah. Thursdays, beginning June 17th, 7 to 9 p.m. I'll be here at 6:45. Come by, say hello. It's a good day. It's a good day for you? I hope so. Yeah! I'm kind of in love with this moment right now. All right. Talk to you later. Bye. What? People.
People scare me. At a movie theater, you don't have to worry about people. But
People scare me too.
in the wild, they're there.
Some comments. Well, and by the way, I'm excited for you. That is so awesome. If there was a way I can get out to the West Coast for that opening, I would be there for sure.
Oh man, do it! Yeah, get to this West Coast sometime. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be like a regular thing. So if you guys ever come out, you're always welcome.
So Jamie says she grew up 40 minutes away from Roseville.
Oh, Jamie, where'd you grow up? I'm trying to think now where there's roosters. Fair Oaks.
Sammy
No,
says
sorry.
hello, everyone. Sammy congratulates you.
Hey, Sammy, what's going on, sir?
Then also asks, "It's a good day." Paul says, or is it?
It is. It's a good day today. How about you guys?
He'd go if it was closer. Jamie grew up in Marysville,
Oh, yeah. Okay, very cool.
and she'll be there on June 28th.
Nice. That's awesome.
That, I gotta say, it's something as far back. I mean, we've almost known each other for a full year here. You're talking about getting back at it. This is basically the realization of that.
Yeah, it is. It's it's funny. Like, I don't know, Ashley and JV, if you guys have those moments where it kind of like hits you all at once. You're like, oh, this is a big deal, and I have not let it be a big deal in my mind yet. So when I was shooting that, like that moment where I was like, God, this is exciting, it did kind of hit me. I was like, oh yeah, I actually get to do this thing now that I really like, and I miss it. It's funny the things that you realize you miss when you let yourself just kind of be quiet for a second, and you're like, oh, I got feelings now. So
I'm glad the feelings are back. Jamie also says, "Go Team Dutch Brothers Coffee if you've had that."
oh my gosh, that's funny, Jamie. I was thinking about getting Dutch Brothers today. Do you guys have Dutch Brothers over there?
No.
Dutch Brothers is a delight. It is a delight. And here is the thing that everybody who works there. So if you are an East Coaster and thinking like, oh, what should I do? What should I do for a business? Here's what you do. You sell really good coffee and you hire attractive people that want to climb into your window that they are so excited to see you during a drive-through. That's Dutch Brothers. They want to like I want to film a sketch. I haven't filmed it yet, but I had this sketch idea where the person is just like climbing into your window and be like, hey, how you guys doing today? So great to see you. Oh, it's an amazing day, right? Oh yeah, you guys are looking great. Where are you going? What are you doing? Oh man, what, is that a surfboard in the back? Are you surfers? I'm a surfer. I've seen surfing. That's Dutch Brothers. Like they that's
It sounds
Dutch
like my worst nightmare.
Oh God.
But here's the thing. Real talk. Imagine somebody
Take two.
imagine somebody who's like a 9 or a 10. I mean, granted, you're experiencing that all the time hanging out with me and JV, but imagine that like you're at a drive-thru, you're like, I could go for some coffee. And somebody who's like a 9 or a 10 on a scale is like leaning into your window and really cares connecting with you. It is a masterclass in how to connect to people. Like if you drive through Dutch Brothers. I mean, I'm overselling the attractiveness thing, but it is really a incredible. They must do training on how to connect to people, or they only hire a very narrow swath of people who meet certain criteria on like a social test, because it's a very unique experience.
Do you think they give them like the Wonderlic test or something?
No, they probably actually do a personality test as part of their interview process. It's actually very common. I think we've all sort of taken those at one point or another where you're just like, why are they asking me these really silly questions?
It's a delight. It's a delight, and it's like you want to mock it, but you kind of deeply love connecting with somebody like that. So it's interesting.
Jamie says, I wish we had Dutch Brothers, dude. I've had dreams about it since coming to Maine. She says that the employees are on crack.
They are on crack. They are just doing lines of coke right before starting their shift. 100%.
It's part of the code. She says, Paul isn't lying. They are so extra for me sometimes. Ha ha ha. That is 3.5 hour. And then Jamie says, I get straight anxiety going there because I suck at small talk. Ha ha.
Oh,
Jamie is just accentuating the I suck because you're in capital letters.
Jamie, I can't tell you how excited I am that you know Dutch Brothers. So when I'm talking about this, you're like, yeah, that's exactly how it is. And it is 100%. Oh, I need you guys. You guys got to come to California so I can take you there and In-N-Out, and you can just experience this.
In-N-Out. Oh, yeah. Please, In-N-Out.
Yes. In-N-Out's good. Like, people, like, praise it like crazy, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I want me some fries animal style, man. Like, we got to do this. We got to do this.
Have you had those before?
In Vegas. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, for sure. So, how you guys doing? You doing all right? Oh, man, I love your hair. What have you done with it? What product do you use? Damn, that's great.
Oh, I know the pro. Please do the skit. In-N-Out. Yes! There you go.
Yeah, that's good. It's good.
Sammy has a couple questions for you. Is this walk-in or do you need to fill out a form? I'm curious.
Oh, great question, Sammy. It's prepay, so like people can like my goal is that I think I'm going to tap out at 16 people, just so it's intimate enough where people get a lot of stage time. So I think we'll probably like pre-sell tickets, and that'll probably sell out. So
Sammy had
For-
another question. Does Paul have a new hair color?
yeah, it's called Paul Went Swimming, and
Ruin the purple.
yeah, it's called Paul Went Swimming, and boy, chlorine does not like color. It will eat
No,
it.
but they do sell purple shampoo that is designed for getting the chlorine out of the hair.
Cool.
Yes.
I have the purple like conditioner that actually like puts the purple back in.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is why is this not being talked about more? Because it literally it makes getting a new dye and color so much less necessary. Like you can, it saves you
Yeah,
so
see-
much money.
I did that when I had red hair. I
Mm.
had the same thing, the conditioner with the red in it. Yes.
How red are we talking here? Like, are we talking like Little Orphan Annie?
Well, no, not like light red. It was more of a burgundy.
Got it. Okay.
Sammy, with
Yeah.
the Jersey reference, did Paul go to the East River?
I don't understand.
Mm.
What does that mean?
Also, Sammy, there's no chlorine in the East River.
That's right. A lot of dead bodies, though.
Yes, a lot of dead bodies.
Sammy says In-N-Out has some great burgers, or good burgers, rather, and then he's crying, laughing, and smiling. So Sammy's all over the place.
Sammy's come to VidCon before over on the East Coast, so he knows. He's lived a life.
Well, he's the Jersey boy, you know. He's got one of the Jersey boys. It's not about Frankie Valli. It's about Sammy. Don't you know that?
I haven't seen Jersey Boys, but I hear it's good.
It's great.
Jersey
Right.
Boys is awesome.
I see it on Broadway.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, before
heard
the
it in high
Backstreet Boys
school.
World Reunion Tour.
That classic follow up to the Jersey Boys. You're like, how do I top the Jersey Boys? I know,
Pandemic.
Backstreet Boys Reunion Tour.
Marilyn says, "Happy Friday, everyone. Hearts back at you. Good to see you tonight.
Hey, Marilyn, happy Friday.
Do you have any barbecues, Paul? You got any big plans? You watching the 500?
Oh, the Indy 500.
Yeah, right.
I don't know a lot of NASCAR. I don't know that world very much. I'm hanging out with a friend on Monday. That's cool. Haven't seen him for a very long time. So I guess you could say rekindling friendships.
Hey.
Because here's a thing that I realize that's important is I need to start hanging out with friends more. That's very important.
And more than the reunion show on HBO Max.
Oh, that was good. I watched that yesterday. Did you guys watch that?
I saw pieces
yet.
of it. Didn't see the whole thing.
Really well put together. I really enjoyed it. So, I was just told the time. I got 5 minutes to make it to my hair style. That's fine. They're pretty close. No worries. But guys, this was fun. I really love this. This was nice.
Paul, it is always a great time when you're on, but Paul, it's also real near and dear to my heart that we've built this friendship over the last year and change. You're an awesome guy, and I appreciate you big time.
Oh, likewise, guys. It's really been awesome building a friendship with you guys. So,
And good luck with your appointment and everything, and the thing with the thing, with the thing. Yeah.
So, all right, Ashley, JV, love you guys. I'll see you later. Everybody in the audience, thanks for hanging out.
Paul, thank you. Good luck with that, and we'll talk soon. We'll do next Friday. We'll talk more about the opening and everything.
Oh yeah, sounds good.
Yeah,
All right,
there you go.
see guys.
Take care, man.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Paul Burke, ladies and gentlemen. I'll go back to the 2 panel. There we go. Always a good time when he's on. Very much a good time. Sammy has a very interesting question. As if he doesn't have interesting questions, but this is an interesting question. I'm going to bring it up. Has Shavy or Rex had a New Jersey Sloppy Joe?
How is that different than a regular sloppy Joe?
Yeah, and Jamie asked the same questions. Like, Jamie loves sloppy joes, but what is a New Jersey sloppy joe? Sammy, what's a New Jersey sloppy joe?
We need to know.
And if it's a perverted joke, even better.
Okay.
Sammy says it's not meat, it's a cold sandwich. Right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
It's
so different.
okay. It's so different. Okay.
It's not a joke. And it's not even, it's
Okay.
not innuendo or anything. So, see, we learn something every VF Talks, every Venture Forward, don't we? Now we know what a cold sandwich is. Or what a sloppy Joe. But see, Jamie still doesn't get it. So, sorry.
It's a cold deli sandwich
Right. That's
with rye bread.
with
With
rye
either
bread.
turkey, ham, pastrami, corned beef, roast beef, or sliced beef tongue with Swiss cheese, coleslaw, and Russian dressing. So basically, it's a Reuben.
That sounds amazing. It reminds me of a sandwich I used to have down in Baltimore. Over a place called Chap's Pit Beef, they had something called the Big John, where they put like 7 or 8 different meats on there. There was roast, there was pit beef, there was ham, there was this, there was a piece of there was sausage on it, there was some sort of cheese, there was Thousand Island dressing on this very long bread, and it was called the Big John at Chap's Pit Beef. And the pit beef, of course, at Chap's Pit Beef is amazing. It's a Baltimore thing, but it's incredible. So it sounds like that sort of sandwich. Jamie would like the corned beef one. Sammy, could you get Jamie the corned beef one? Can you get over to her place? Just wondering. Oh, hang on one second. A certain cat came in here. Hold on. Oh, we don't do that now. Don't do that now. See, when she started pooing all over the place, we don't let her in here, right? Oh, and you feel wet too? Oh my God, how exciting. There you go. Nope. She feels moist.
Bruce probably gave her a bath.
It smells like cat food? Yeah, probably.
He tends to do that.
Sammy says I think you can shift sloppy joes, and Jamie says she is adorable. She is adorable until she shits in front of you. Then she's
No, she's even adorable when she does that.
Jamie's in Maine, so Sammy, you're that's gonna be a long drive. But I know you're thinking about doing like Grubhub or DoorDash. You can just go up there. It's fine. You can do it. I know you can. What flavor food did we give him? Was it the salmon?
Did he have the salmon treats?
I didn't give him any salmon treats today because he absolutely adores that. He doesn't. He hates it. So I think it was maybe the blue can, which I think is like a...
Oh, that's a fish one of some sort, yeah.
Yeah. Jamie says, if you can't have the kitty at her worst... Good point. Good point, Jamie. Very good point. And Sammy's 5 minutes away from the best New Jersey sloppy joes. Sammy, if you want to give them a shameless plug, go right ahead. I just gave Paul a shameless plug for his show. Let's talk about the best New Jersey sloppy joes as perceived by Sammy Superstar. I think it's adorable that he does clean her. That is adorable. Mm-hmm. You have a little faith. I thought, boy, she smells like pee. It's not pee. It's cat food.
Yep.
This is what it's turned into. 8-year-old Maine Coon cat 8-week-old kitten. And now I'm commenting about the smell. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's happening. And we're live streaming it, so you're welcome.
Cats make everything better.
They do. They absolutely do. Until they shit in front of you.
But it's adorable when she does it.
Also, this is probably the most I've cursed on an episode of The Venture or VF Talk, so there was a record there, too.
I mean, my sailor mouth has not.
I know, Ashley. You're basically trying to fill out the paperwork for sainthood, aren't you?
No. Didn't I say my sailor mouth? When I'm not on camera, I swear like a sailor.
Sarah says she still doesn't get. That's from before. Sarah says time for a cat cam. I'll tell you what, Sarah. This is my promise to you. For next week's episode, there will be a cat cam. We just, between the fun and frivolity of yesterday and everything, didn't have a chance to set. We will get a cat cam for next Friday's VF Talks. So, hold me to that. Agreed, Sarah. Sammy says, when do you think they will get a showing on the show for over 3 minutes? Not likely. I'll give you 30 seconds. You go more than 30 seconds, then I'm going to charge scale. Jamie says, I have to get going, guys. Great episode tonight. Much love to you all. Much love to you, Jamie. Good to see you tonight, and hope everything is as cold up in Maine as it is cold down here. I don't know why it's 52 degrees down here. I do not get it. It's almost the end of May. Can someone explain that one to me? Just wondering. Have a good night, Jamie. Ashley, do you think we have a show? Is that the show?
I think so.
Sammy with one other comment in the sense that cats are really cute. I agree. I will get a cat cam. I'm somewhat inspired by a certain Grover cam on a morning invest. I'm somewhat inspired by Abby on the live streaming pro. Yeah, there will be some sort of cat cam or cat cams because there's 2 cats. So yeah. I guess I could put the plug in for the Sunday episode with both of us on screen. So let me do that real quick. As I mentioned, Sunday I will be 2 years sober, and we're going to do a special on that. I'm going to do a special episode of The Venture Forward on Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, and I'll talk about the realization or what that bottom was for what made me decide, hey, I cannot drink another drink. I cannot go down this road, especially if I have nearly 300 pounds to lose. So we'll talk about that story. We'll talk about how hard it's been to stay sober given the events of the last 2 years, but especially the last 4 months, 5 months in the MS diagnosis and whatnot. We'll talk about all that, but we'll talk about how really thankful and blessed I am to be 2 years sober. And that'll be Sunday night. Normally we don't do Sundays. Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific here on The Venture. Ashley, any final thoughts?
No, this was a fun show.
Oh, always a fun show with you, Ashley. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. And I'm just going to go back to Maine, put a big giant bow on this, and call it a show. So thank you, Ashley, as always. Thank you.
Thank you.
And that's not me. That's just a giant silhouette. And that's me. That's me. That's me. Well, I'll tell you what. I am very thankful and very blessed for all of you. I go back to the comment I made before. The live streamers I've met in the last year, the recovery groups I've met have really helped me big time, especially in the profound events of the last 15 months in that of the Backstreet Boys World Reunion Tour, right? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So I'm thankful and blessed and love all of you. I appreciate it. A couple more comments. Marilyn says, looking forward to Sunday night. Have a great weekend. You too, Marilyn. We'll see you Sunday night. And Sarah says, it's cool so Sarah doesn't die of heat stroke. It was a special request. There you go. Sarah, love you too. And on that, I'm going to say the same thing I say at the end of every Venture Forward, every VF Talks. Stay safe, stay sane, stay strong, stay sober. You're worth it. I will see you for a special Sunday night, 8 p.m., 5 Pacific, to talk about 2 years of sobriety. Have a great night and have a great holiday weekend. Good night.
Heading to Vegas in my blue striped car. She's riding shotgun and she looks like a star. Yeah, she's got the style that makes you think she's made out of gold. She says she likes it better when we go off-road. Yeah. I'm gonna make it worth your while. I'm gonna make it worth your time. Gonna make it worth your while. When she's with me, we're like superstars. Windows roll down, radio on. I think we could go far. We don't need money. We can skip that part. All I want is her to be with me. She's got a ticket to my heart. The sky is blue, I got the sun in my eyes. It can't get better than when she makes that smile. Yeah, she's got that style that makes you think she's made out of gold. She's turning up the volume on the radio. Yeah. I'm gonna make it worth your while. I'm gonna make it worth your time. I'm gonna make it worth your while. When she's with me, we're like superstars. Windows roll down, radio on. I think we could go far. We don't need money. We can skip that part. All I want is her to be with me. She's got a ticket to my heart.